Motorcyclist dies in Manchester crash. A motorcyclist died from injuries sustained in a crash on Tullis Road in Manchester early Saturday morning. The deceased has been identified as 44-year-old Kevin Douglas, otherwise called Gully, a construction worker of Scots Pass, Clarendon. According to the police, around 1:45 a.m., Douglas was riding his motorcycle along St. Tullis Road near the Manchester-Clarendon border when he lost control, fell and struck his head on the pavement. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Security guard shot while reportedly intervening in fight in St. Anne. A security guard is hospitalized after being shot while intervening in a fight in St. Anne entertainment venue early Saturday morning. It's reported that gunshots were heard around 2 a.m. It was later revealed that the guard was shot by unknown assailants. He was rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital where he is receiving treatment for his injuries. The St. Anne's Bay Criminal Investigations Branch is investigating. Woman charged with boyfriend's murder. A 27-year-old Westmoreland woman has reportedly confessed to the murder of her 50-year-old boyfriend. Dead is Vernon McIntosh of Savannah Lamar in the parish. Facing a murder charge is Danica Sigree of Morris Hertford District. Reports from the Savannah Lamar police are that about 11:40 p.m. Wednesday, McIntosh visited Sjur home following a breakup conversation they had earlier that day. An argument reportedly developed where McIntosh got boisterous and hit Sjur in the face. She allegedly took up a knife and used it to inflict wounds on him. He was rushed to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. On Friday, December 20, the accused reportedly gave a caution statement to the police, confessing to the murder, after which she was formally charged. The court date is being finalized. Murdered TikToker and links to Mobe Don coincidental, stated Chang. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says it is purely coincidental that Marlon 41 Bosshead Samuels, the TikTok social media personality murdered in Montego Bay on Friday night, is related to an alleged gang leader. The fact that this TikToker is related to someone who is considered a leader in the underworld in Montego Bay is purely coincidental, he said on Saturday. The St. James police have not established a motive for the killing, but the minister acknowledged that someone is connected to elements which are currently in conflict raises the potential for violence in the tourism mecca. Last night's killing opens up the potential of a gang conflict, which we are aware of. I've asked and I know the police are going to take every step to prevent the kind of retaliation and war against each other that could break out between two gangs in Montego Bay, he told journalists during a tour of the Sangsa International Airport. They, the police, will move aggressively and hard to disrupt any of that. Samuels, 23, was shot and killed by unknown assailants around 10 p.m. on North Lane near Sam Sharp Square in Montego Bay. His death, just one day before his birthday, follows the high-profile killing of social media influencer Xavier Nia Gangfagon, who was shot and killed on December 7 during a live TikTok feed in St. Catherine. And despite concerns surrounding the intersection of social media and violence, Dr. Chang said that there are no plans to restrict use of the platforms in Jamaica. Jamaicans enjoy the social media space. We are talkers. I don't think there's any systematic attempt to silence a member of it from any angle at all, stated Chang, who is also Deputy Prime Minister and Member of Parliament for a constituency in St. James.
I'm aware of the one in Montego Bay, but it's not. I am concerned whenever anybody's killed, any Jamaican is killed. And I have particular concern in St. James Day, because I've been pretty quiet for the last 3 months, I'd say. In fact, since the peak in May, St. James police have been doing excellent work in holding the element of homicide down. We have some other issues like traffic and general public disorder to deal with, but they have focused heavily on the homicide and it has worked. But last night, killing is opening up the potential of a gang conflict, which we are aware of. And I've asked, and I know the police is going to take every step to prevent the kind of retaliation and war that could break up between two gangs in Montego Bay. They will move aggressively and hard to, I said, disrupt any of that. I think that this TikToker is related to someone who is considered a leader in the underworld in Montego Bay, which is purely coincidental. You know, Jamaicans enjoy the social media space. We are talkers. and therefore we enjoy social media, and a lot of Jamaicans on social media everywhere. So I don't think there's any systematic attempt to silence any member of it from any angle at all. But in this case, I said he is related to, indirectly, to elements that are currently in conflict in the community. And we are taking steps to effectively manage that and deal with the problem. My guys, the police, move as strong as they think is necessary, and I give them the support that is required.
Sajukor contractors charged in connection with fraud scheme, each granted $850,000 bail. The four Sajukor Group Jamaica Limited contractors, accused of trying to defraud the company out of a total of $130 million using fraudulent documents, were each offered $850,000 bail when they appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. Michael Fenton, Orlando Breckenridge, Seabert Walt, and Michael Dawes were offered bail by the parish judge Leighton Morris. Bail was granted on condition that they report twice weekly to the nearest police station and surrender their travel documents. A stop order was also imposed at all ports. The men are all charged with conspiracy to defraud, possession of criminal property, receiving stolen property, and engaging in a transaction involving criminal property. Fenton is also charged with possession and dealing in ganja. The accused were arrested on Monday during simultaneous operations carried out by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA and other law enforcers staged across four locations in Kingston and St. Andrew in connection with an ongoing investigation into allegations of forgery and fraudulent payments, including contractors and employees of Sajukor. Director of Communications at MOCA, Major Bassett Jarrett, said the scheme is alleged to have taken place between 2016 and 2019. He said it unraveled in April 2019 when interim payment certificates and accompanying invoices were allegedly submitted to Sajukor Property Services by Fenton, the owner of M. Fenton Construction Limited, for payment. Jarrett said during processing, it was discovered that the documents, including the signatures of authorized signature officers, had been forged. Mocha's investigation into the matter later revealed an organized scheme involving contractors and employees of Sajukor Group to defraud the company of submitting multiple IPCs and invoices for work purportedly completed at properties owned or managed by Sajukor Property Services. Payments were subsequently made based on the fraudulent documents. The men are to return to court on March 21. Attorney at law Shamar Hansen is representing Fenton, while Attorney at law Rogers is representing Breckenridge. Attorney at law John Jacobs appears for those, while lawyer Georgia Samuels is defending Watt. Stony Hill residents stage Christmas peace walk amidst rising violence. Residents of Stony Hill St. Andrew have staged coming to walk to promote peace amid a space of violence and killings that they say have dampened the festive spirit as the Christmas holiday season approaches. At Christmas time and the feeling is not there, one resident told reporters. People are scared, and even despite reassurances from the police, they are not taking any chances. We've seen gunmen kill both the old and the young. This is a war that many of us know nothing about, he stated. The resident was among participants in the peace walk, which was organized by church groups, political representatives, the police, and local citizens. It sought to bring some much needed relief to the war-torn area. The walk saw participants engaging with residents along Erie Castle Road and surrounding neighborhoods in an effort to raise awareness and promote peace. This year, Stony Hill has been rocked by a space of murders and shootings, including 3 killings in just 48 hours. Among the most recent victims were 2 teenage boys, 14-year-old Jermaine Henry of Oberlin High School and 16-year-old Nikon Whiteley, formerly of Meadowbrook High School, who were shot on December 12 along Erie Castles Road. 2 days later, taxi operator Troy was killed along Long Bridge during a curfew. The once vibrant community now feels deserted, with many residents opting to stay off the streets as gun violence continues to escalate. The local Church of God of Prophecy, among other religious organizations, has joined in the effort to bring peace to the community. We can't stand by and watch the community descend into chaos, said Valina Campbell, a representative of the church. Everyone has a role to play, and we're doing our part. We want the violence to end. Stonehill is in St. Andrew North Police Division, which has recorded a 20% increase in murders as at December 14, with a total of 66 murders compared to 55 for the same period last year. Stony Hill remains one of the most troubled areas for the police this year due to the rising tide of crime and violence. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.